welcome to another edition of 365 Days of Sport. Where are we off to today, Rob?
Kiteboarding time, off to St Kilda Beach West.
St Kilda Beach West?
West, to watch some of these rather daring young lads out there on the surf, doing all sorts of crazy stuff with their parachute things.
Yeah.
Kites, would you call them, probably?
Kites,
Hence
yeah.
the kiteboarding
Yeah.
thing.
I think it's the Victorian State Titles.
Victorian State Titles.
Let's head down the beach.
Let's do it.
Squeak, squeak, out of my rubber duck. Run the wheels off the tongue truck. Use the left drop out of my water gun. Can you tell me where has all the fun gone now? Can you tell me where has all the fun gone now? Where's the fun? Where's all the fun gone? Way out there. Where's the fun gone now? Way out there. Where's the fun gone now?
Beefy 365 Days of Sport with Stu, the organiser of the Victorian Kiteboarding State Titles today. Stu, how's it all going?
It's going really great. We've got a massive turnout for people and spectators as well as competitors. We couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, just look at the conditions. It's beautiful.
So we had a bit of problems with the wind being in the wrong direction yesterday.
Yeah, we did. It's not something that we can organise very well as the wind. But today we've been blessed.
In itself, obviously growing in numbers, especially in Victoria.
It's one of the fastest growing sports, and we're seeing a massive amount of new entrants or new people coming in because it's just so accessible, especially in Victoria. We've got the best conditions and the best spots to ride.
Just seeing some of the action is spectacular, to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The next step from the Victorian titles for these guys, is there a national or is there an Australian tour?
There is an Australian Nationals comp, usually run later in the year by Kiting Australia.
Yep.
So this sort of enables an entrance into that, but it also gives a chance for everyone in Victoria to just compete against themselves and improve their own skills.
Yeah.
Pleasure here of being accompanied by the 2013 World Champion of Kiteboarding, Mr. Alex Pastor. Alex, how are we going?
All good. Yes, enjoying the win here in Melbourne.
Yeah, it's coming in nicely now. A little flat yesterday, but mowing in there now. So you're just sort of training at the moment?
Yeah. Well, I'm here just for 2 days for demo day with my sponsor, Airrush. So basically, I came all the way from Paris because I was training there at the moment. So.
How are you looking this year? You think you'll shape up with similar success?
Yeah, well, last year I had a pretty big injury on my shoulder. I dislocated and needed to have surgery. I was out for I guess 7 months. So yeah, I was just in the process of recovering now and finally back to my previous level. So yeah, now it's time to train a lot and yeah, go for the title. But for sure it's gonna be hard.
Kiteboarding missed out on making it into the Olympic Games. They took for windsurfing instead. Was that all upsetting?
I didn't really mind that much because what I do is freestyle, and for Olympics they wanted to take racing, so it will be good for the sport, right, to be on the Olympics. But yeah.
Could have been good to go for a holiday, go to Brazil for a bit, hang out. Could have been alright.
Yeah, I can still do that, so.
Misbehaved. Well, I'm glad your injuries are obviously on the mend, and very good luck for the rest of the tour.
Back to summer. Can't get back to summer. Back to summer. Can't get back to summer. Back to summer.
Dan Sweeney, last year's champion. Dan, how are we feeling this afternoon? You ready for a good run out there?
Yeah, it's good. It was a bit cloudy and windless this morning, but it's sunny and windy, so perfect. Yeah, looking forward to it.
You feel like you can go back to back and get a double championship in?
That would be nice.
So your origins of the sport. When did you first get involved?
Oh, when I was like 10. Yeah, my granddad takes credit for that.
You didn't start with windsurfing and then progress from that?
No, I actually learnt windsurfing afterwards. Yeah, my mates who are like pro windsurfers taught me to windsurf, so yeah, that's fun.
There's a bit of controversy at the moment that the windsurfers have bumped you guys off the Olympics. Kind of from Brazil this year. Is that a soft spot for you?
That's alright, they can do it. That's racing anyway. It's really funny, you know, when the kiting was going to be possible, a lot of the windsurfers started kiting, the Olympic guys, and a lot of the kiters started it, including me, and then it kind of faded out, and I think it was good. It was a bit of a reality check for people that they should be doing what they want to do, not just because it's in the Olympics. You know, here's $1 million, what would you do? Freestyle, I wouldn't be racing, so it will get there eventually.
That's a lovely attitude. Is enough sort of money in the sport to keep you travelling around the world like that?
Not on my level. No, it's good. We get, you know, a good amount of support, and it gets better as you get better. So, you know, it's in your hands to make yourself better sponsorship and, you know, make it a job really. So
you have aspirations to get there?
Yeah, I'd like to. You know, at the moment I work for my sponsor and manage a kite school here locally, and you know, it's a good balance, work and play. So we'll see.
Oh well, good luck for the afternoon. You know, hopefully do go back to back.
Rack it up.
Cheers, Dan. Thanks very much, mate.
All right, Rob, we're back. We had a look at the kiteboarding, and pretty impressive.
Yep, it was very. It was a hell of a dangerous sport, I thought.
What would it take you? What would it take for you to actually
Get out
grab
there and
a
have a
kite on the board and get whisked away on the wind?
Maybe about $1,000.
Oh, grand.
Yeah. You got to give me a cheeky grand. I'll go and do it.
Nice. Yeah, Dan Sweeney, the English fella. He won the whole event, which is he was probably the pick of the field. And they got the wind in the right direction today.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, I don't really know which way it has to blow, but apparently the day before was the wrong way. Say the kiteboarders would have to have some sort of awareness of how that functions,
no doubt.
or else you end up on the rocks.
Yeah. And
Speaking of which, I think we get to the chance of death rating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice segue, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a fierce run of Sleepless in Seattle, disastrous stuff. The wind can take hold of the kite, it can go...
Yep.
Crazy stuff can happen. You can get thrown on boats, rocks.
Yep.
Maybe you could drown. You get probably knocked out, concussed just from the impact of the water. Sharks are in there. So given that, I'm actually going to give this the first official Rambo 2 chance of death rating.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
I gave a commando to surfing. This has got more elements involved.
Yeah.
Well, that's that covered.
Yes.
Important stuff.
Yeah.
Beard rating. What do you got?
Looking around, there weren't that many, which I was quite surprised.
Did you see any?
I think there was only like literally one or two. So unfortunately, we're again, even though I was expecting Lumberjack or Santa, we actually got Eurovision.
We're going to go for a 20-second summary. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, my word. I wasn't... Yeah, I should have done some research.
Starting now.
Kiteboarding, it's a very extreme sport. As you see, chance of death rating's pretty high. Very, very skilled. We saw the freestyle side of things. There are lots of tricks, lots of flips, lots of twists and turns. Young kids sport as well. Keeping with the lower age group of these extreme sportists. Expression. Freedom to express yourself how you see fit. Head-to-head battles. Like I said, I was quite impressed.
That's enough. So there's a wrap on the kiteboarding.
Yeah, I want to wish Dan Sweeney and Alex Pastor the best of luck for their coming seasons. Hopefully they win their respective titles.
Next week, what do we got?
We're going to tackle rugby league.
Beefy, what's your insight into rugby league?
Pretty minimal, to be honest. As you well know, I'm more a rugby union man, and rugby league is kind of, you know, the enemy within.
Sounds like that's where we should definitely head next.
Rugby league it is. Join us next time on 365 Days of Sport. Yeah.
Good change
I
it
think
up.
they thought we may have been professionals as well.
Until the questions came.
Until you started asking about
the Olympics.
The Olympics.
And it was the wrong type.
It was the wrong type of kiteboarding.
That was your idea, if you recall.
Yeah.
So
well,
thanks for that little.
No worries.
Although I did ask it twice, I didn't know from the first time.
Yes.